Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Expos. A whole lot of work went into the last offseason for this franchise with a new home and a new identity starting this year. Heidi Watke has more on the rebirth of this organization.
Matt, it's been a hectic offseason for the front office and players alike as the franchise has finally made the move that's been in the works for some time now. There's plenty of excitement in their new city as fans have embraced their new hometown heroes, and you can feel the buzz all over town as fans look for sightings of the players out and about. With the offseason business concluded, though, it is time to settle in for the first season of this new chapter in franchise history.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. To pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Swing and a miss for strike one, as that's how this new season of baseball will get underway.
First pitch, 4-10.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. Renfroe is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Third, the center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So striding in, Brian Reynolds. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Fouled off. Reynolds is off at first with 2 away. Good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the first in a scoreless ball game. Jamison Tyon is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, this guy has a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball, overhand curveball, and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep in the game, and he can rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. In the air into shallow left center. Frazier comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. With that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Settling in now, Hunter Renfroe. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. In now, Colin Moran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The right fielder, Polanco.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel, on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's quickly 0-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 1-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Kramer. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Windup and the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Batting it, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Stefan Segui, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 96.
And the pitch.
1-0.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there, 2 gone. Ready now, Willie Adames. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Three-two pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. Late square, and this is popped up. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Standing in, Adam Frazier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here's another 0-2. Slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. The 2-2. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now batting, Brandon Lowe. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch-out, 1 away. And as it's just opening day, we've got plenty more baseball coming up as we take a look at our upcoming schedule. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. First delivery to him on the way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Montreal leads this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Reynolds, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Brian Reynolds.
First pitch on its way. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. It's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the third baseman, Colin Moran. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Here's a pop-up now. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bucks go down quietly. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hunter Renfroe.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
To the plate now, Stefan Segui. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 delivery. Swinging a soft liner. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Stefan Segui just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And it's fouled away. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Runners are at first and third with none out. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting number 8.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Lowe. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. From the stretch.
At the ball.
The set and the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Gregory Polanco. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Gregory Polanco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. The 0-1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Now in the box, Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. There's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Expos on top 1-0. Heading in once again, Yandy Diaz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Pause, and the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball right there. He decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Manuel Margot will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Runners on first with one down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Flipped out the other way towards short. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Runners are at first and second with one away. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Ready for another shot now, Stefan Segui. First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a base hit on the line. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. The way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. Montreal is on top 3-0. Manuel Margot stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field. Up next for the Buccos, Jacob Stallings. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kevin Newman.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Kevin Newman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've
Now
seen a
batting,
lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance.
Frazier.
3 pitches right there, and see you later.
So here's Adam Frazier. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Pirates leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Adames will begin things here against Jameson Taillon. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And the 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, number 8.
So So digging in now, Brandon Lowe. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Me and my Frank, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Fouled off. This is foul right side. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Bell. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Margot on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Nope.
Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Ball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So stepping in, Gregory Polanco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Tries to dump this one out to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready once again, Kevin Kramer, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Eric Gonzalez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. 2 down, runners at first and second. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stephen Brault is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 43, Stephen Brault.
Digging in to try it again, G-Man Choi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
In the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 20, Treadwell.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Manuel Margot. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Frazier comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Joey Wendell digs in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Gonzalez calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jose Alvarado is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Ready with the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. This one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Kevin Newman. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Lowe will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Next to the Pirates, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun. Bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number one.
Now batting, number 96.
So striding forward now, Stefan Segui. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Now 3 for 4 on the day. He's coming up big in his first major league game.
I think the thing that blows me away is not the fact that he went 3 for 4, but the way in which he did it. Just looked cool as a cucumber in the batter's box from pitch 1.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. The 1-2. Offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next will be Willie Adames. He's set and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And there he goes towards second. On a line, that's a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired.
Leading off for Expos, the center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Drilled to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Into the box, Josh Bell. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. The 2-2. And he popped him up. Adames ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Standing in, Colin Moran. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. From the stretch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Kevin Kramer. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And it's fouled away. Fastball just inside. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Montreal led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Charlie Morton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jose Alvarado works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.